Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pampered Chef Live. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. My name is Michael. I'm your moderator for tonight, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Thank you for joining us. Where are you joining from tonight? Post in the chat. Let us know. And while you're there, drop an emoji if your consultant invited you tonight. Speaking of consultants, we had an absolute blast at our international conference this past week. So good to see everybody. And if you're not a consultant, just know we had a lot of fun and we share all that love with you. So, thank you again for joining us. During the next 30 to 45 minutes or so, we'll be joining Francine and Cameron from her home kitchen as she teaches us how to keep your kitchen cool and the oven off with some easy air fryer meals. After the demo, we will be selecting 3 attendees for a product giveaway. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to register for the event right now through the Zoom link in the description of this post so you can be eligible for tonight's drawing. We'll also have some Q&A time with Francine after the demo. So if you have a question you would like us or Francine to answer, drop it in the Q&A feature in Zoom. That's different from the chat feed, so use the Q&A part. Our staff will be responding to as many as we can during the event, and we'll save some questions for Francine to answer at the end as well. Housekeeping notes before we get started. Everyone will get the recipe handout, which lists all the steps you're going to see tonight and all the products that you see tonight. You will get that in your email about an hour after the event ends. So look for that tonight, and then you can not have to worry about taking notes during the event. Second of all, there's going to be a survey that pops up here in Zoom when you sign off. We want your feedback, and we do one extra giveaway every week, randomly pulled from that survey. So if you don't win the main giveaway, you have another chance. Just give us your thoughts on the survey, and we read it all, and we really appreciate it. Last thing, if you don't like the Zoom chat, if you prefer just to have a more chill experience, you can always mute the chat. If you're on a computer, click the little arrow next to the chat button at the bottom of your screen, and then click Stop Showing Chat Preview. If you're on your phone, open the chat, tap the little mobile bell icon, and then select Mute. Or you can also hide the emoji reactions by selecting More with the 3 little dots on your phone and selecting Hide Reactions, okay? And now I'm going to hide and let Francine and Cameron do their thing. So it's time to grab a beverage, relax, and let's get cooking. So take it away, Francine.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Francine, and I have been doing Pampered Chef for almost 6 years actually, and it has just flown by because we're just having so much fun. I decided to join when I was on maternity leave because, if you can believe it, I was a little bit bored and I was just looking for something to fill my time, and I decided to do a party for a friend who had become a new consultant, and I just fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the virtual party style on Facebook, and I jumped in, and here I am 6 years later, still holding on, still having a great time. We went to conference last week too, so it's just been so much fun, built so many different connections and friendships along the way, which have just been incredible. It's been a great experience because I can be home for my boys. I can be home for them to get them on and off the bus. I can go to their field trips. I don't miss any soccer games or anything like that because I was actually a registered nurse, and I was able to give up that lifestyle to be able to spend more time with my family. So I'm super thrilled about that. And I just want to introduce to you my son Cameron, and he is going to tell you guys a little bit about himself as well.
Okay. My name is Cameron, and I like to play guitar, and I have my own record player, and I like rock and roll a lot.
Rock and roll, yeah. All right, so we are so excited for you today because we do not like this heat. I don't know about you guys, like who else just does not like this heat, especially cooking in the heat. Now, when we turn our oven on, what happens? It is so hot in this house. So we avoid it at all costs in the summer. So we are so excited because we are using our deluxe air fryer and oven today, and we are making air fryer nacho and wings. So we're so excited to do this together. I guess I'm going to be the co-pilot, and I'm actually going to have Cameron as the pilot and have him do most of the work. So it's going to be a fun way to see how kids can work well in the kitchen and be safe as well at the same time. Right, are you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. All right, so we are doing wings in the air fryer. They're gonna be super crispy, just the perfect amount of crunch, and we're gonna talk about the steps on how to get there. So first thing we do is we actually have to pat down the wings because we want them to be dry before we put all of our spices on them. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep Cameron as our clean person, and I'm just gonna pat these wings dry. Get them all dry. I already have them sitting on a paper towel just so it makes it easier for me. All right, and then Cameron's gonna take the lid off. Now this is our stainless steel mixing bowl with a lid. Show them the lid. It has a pour spout, it has a thumb hole, it has non-slip grip on the bottom, it has measurement lines. Like, this thing does it all, and it comes in 3 sizes. This is the middle size. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump the wings in, and then I'm gonna step off and just give my hands a good clean. And then Cameron is gonna do some of the seasonings, and we're gonna do that together. So here go the wings. And I'm gonna get rid of this, go wash my hands, and I'm gonna talk Cameron through some stuff. All right, so we're gonna be seasoning it. Do you know what that is? Do you remember?
No. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, yeah. So, yeah, you can throw it in, of course. So I did measure that out earlier just because it's a little bit easier with salt and pepper, especially if you're using the grinder. But I did use our measuring spoon set. Now what I love about this set is it stacks. So your drawer looks so clean. So we have 1 tablespoon, we have half a tablespoon, we have 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, a 1/4 teaspoon, and an 1/8 teaspoon. So we did put 1 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper in here. Now, the next big thing is we're actually gonna put in some baking powder, right? So we're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Can you find the one that says teaspoon? 1 teaspoon? 1 TSP.
This one.
Oh, that's half. So what's the
half.
next one?
This one.
Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder into our wings. Perfect. And the next one. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna pop the lid on because we know how messy baking powder can be with a spill. Cameron is gonna be our main man right now. We're gonna seal this up. So the lid actually does fit the pour spout as well. So I don't know if you can see on here. So you know exactly which way to put the lid on. And it does go on really nice and tight. So now, this is one of our favorite things to do. And I always use these bowls with the lids because we now get to
Shaky.
remember, hold the lid so it doesn't spill. All right, hold the lid. Yeah, shake, shake, shake. So he's gonna do some shaky shake time for us while I talk about baking powder. So baking powder, it is a game changer when it comes to making your wings. And the reason for that is it actually draws out the moisture from the wings and it changes the pH. So we're actually, once we're done shaking this, we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes because we want our wings to be super duper crispy. So it also changes the pH and it creates all these pockets of air, which are your super crunchy bits. So if you don't have any baking powder on hand, don't worry, you can also use cornstarch. So we are gonna do shaky shaky. I'm gonna have a peek and see where we are at with that. Now I do have a little secret. This recipe is longer than this webinar, so we are doing the magic of TV and we already have a set of wings in the air fryer. I don't know if you heard that beep, but that means it's time for me to flip the tray. So I'm gonna go do that while Cameron finishes shaking. Oh, they look really well coated. They don't touch inside because we don't want, we want you safety, right? So
Do you want me to do shaky shaky?
Yeah, do shaky shaky some more. All right, I'm just gonna flip this tray. There. And I'm back. Easy as that. So once we let this sit for 5 minutes, we're gonna put some vegetable oil and then we're going to be getting it ready to go in the air fryer. But right now, while we wait for our 5 minutes, I'm checking the clock. So at 8:14, we gotta put our next step, okay? So what are we doing next? Do you remember what's the second part?
Nachos.
Nachos! Now nachos. So we are using our brand new small oven baking pan. That's perfect size for the air fryer, but it's also really great for people with smaller ovens and campers. As you can see, the size is much smaller than your standard baking pan. So we are going to let Cameron do most of this work. Now, what we like to do with our nachos, we don't like all the toppings just on the top. We want melty cheese all the way through. So we're gonna do 2 layers, right? 2 layers.
Yeah.
So Cameron, you can start putting some of the chips on there. Perfect. And then we're gonna make it look really nice. Now, while you're doing that, I'm gonna switch spots with Cameron actually, because I'm gonna do some grating of some cheese. So this is our adjustable coarse grater. It is etched metal, so it is super, super sharp. And you know, spread them out a little bit. And it actually folds flat for storage. It does come with a plastic guard for safety purposes. And you can have it standing up like this, or if you are putting it over a bowl, you can make it straight, just with the slide of this little button on the front here, and pop it right over your bowl and grate right in there. I'm gonna grate onto the cutting board just because I already have it here. And it also has this wonderful piece for safety. So you can pop your cheese right in that hole there, and you can just go as quickly or as slowly as you want, and you're gonna get the perfect grate and not worry about your fingers. So what we're using today is Monterey Jack with jalapeno. I don't know what type of cheese you guys like on your nachos, but maybe you should let everyone know in the chat. So I'm pretty confident with this cheese grater. I don't let the kids use it because I do feel like this is a step out of their safety zone, right? There's a lot of different things that he can be doing in the kitchen that's age appropriate for him and skill appropriate. So I am just gonna grate right here. And you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, like how easy and quick it is to grate all of this cheese. And I'm gonna show you something in a second. Like, look how long some of these pieces are. It is so sharp. It just completely shreds the cheese without any force. It's so easy to use. So Cam, we are now gonna pop some cheese on. Do you wanna do that? You're a goofball, and I love it. All right, let's cheese it up, cheese it up. All right, and then now Cameron's not too sure about this part, but we're gonna try it anyways. The recipe calls for black beans or pinto beans, and my preference when I'm eating Mexican is pinto beans. So are you gonna put the beans on, or do you not even want to touch them?
I don't want to touch them. I don't like beans.
Right, I will put the beans on then. I know what he's gonna be doing, eating around the beans, but that's okay. All right, now, what's our favorite part now? Our second layer. You know what? I say just pour the whole bowl right on top. Yeah, perfect. Now more cheese. Wow, our puppy is going to be very happy with this cheese mess on the floor. I don't know if you guys have a dog, but we just got a puppy 3 weeks ago, and I am so happy that I do not have to clean up all of the food messes on the floor. That's something I really didn't know was gonna happen, so that's a huge bonus for us.
We got the puppy for my mom's birthday.
Yeah, it was a birthday present. Thank you for that. All right, so we're just keeping it simple when it goes in the air fryer, and we're gonna put the rest of our toppings on later. So this is gonna cook for a short time. So we are just going to pop it to the side for now, right? Perfect. And now, I'm just gonna move a few things here. Come on over, Cam, don't be shy. We are at 8:14, so it is time now to do our oil. We are using vegetable oil, and I just poured it in here so it'd be easier for Cam. But we are gonna use a tablespoon. You know what it's easy to do is if you tip it, see, look how you get so much more. Now, Cameron and I are lefties, so just bear with us here. That looks about right. And we're gonna do shaky shaky again. Yay! All right, so shaky shaky time. Oh, I wanna make sure this is nice and tight. All right, there you go. Now, while
you don't want oil getting
exactly, that would be such a mess to clean up. No, thank you. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our smooth edge can opener while Cameron's shaking it up. So I used our pinto beans, and I love this can opener because I don't have to worry about the kids hurting themselves. I'm sure all of us over time have had some sort of can injury. Cut edge, cut finger, you know, they're always sharp, patching on clothes, we don't want that. And we want our kids to be as safe as possible in the kitchen. So, our smooth edge can opener is really easy to use. And what I love about it as well is it's good for people that are both left-handed and right-handed, because Cam and I are lefties, so we struggle with a lot of things in the kitchen. I'll just leave it for 1 sec, we're almost ready. So if you feel the edges, this is the can we used. You want to feel the edges? Feel the edges. How does it feel?
Not sharp.
Not sharp, nice and smooth. Smooth edge can opener for the win. You're never gonna have to worry about your kids reaching into that recycle bin and needing an ER visit after. So, let's move that out of the way. Now, this is a fun part too. We are going to get the wings ready to throw them in the air fryer. So let's do this.
I'll go put this in the sink.
Perfect, thank you.
I'll wash it off.
No, just leave it in the sink, babe, and we'll do it after.
Okay.
This is our deluxe air fryer tray. You get one of these when you get the deluxe air fryer oven. It is huge, right?
Oh my.
Selfie, let's selfie through it. It's big, so it can cook for a big family, okay? I'm telling you right now. You will not be disappointed with the size of this thing. We're gonna use our kitchen spritzer. Remember we talked about this one? Say goodbye to all of the chemicals that you get in all of those vegetable sprays, and you're gonna want one of these because you can put your own oil in it. It is so easy to use. So I'm just gonna tighten it for Cam. And I'm gonna talk him through how to do this because he's not really done this one before. No, not yet. We gotta pump it first.
Oh yeah!
So it works by increasing the pressure inside of the actual canister. So he has to pump it to push air in, and then we get that aerosol action. So he has to pump it and pump it and pump it until it gets a little bit too hard to pump. It sounds like it's getting a bit tough, and by the look of your face, I think it is. Right, should we try? All right, so we're gonna pop our little part to the side that we don't need anymore.
Okay.
And just a tip, I like to spray my trays with oil over the kitchen sink to keep the mess down, but we can't really bring the camera into the kitchen sink. So I popped a couple paper towels here, and we're just gonna spray right on top of there. Look at that, can you hear it? How does that mist look? Is it really small and fine?
Oh yeah, it's flying everywhere.
Oh my God, I see it too. That is how fine it gets. So we're just gonna spray all around because we wanna coat these trays so that our wings do not stick, because we want all of that crispy skin.
Want me to pump it again?
No, actually I think we're good, but a little tip if you do have one of these is you wanna release the pressure after. It's as simple as just loosening the top here because it has a lot of pressure in the bottle right now, and we don't want it to damage the bottle. So Cameron's gonna open it. Do you hear that? What does it sound like?
It sounds like air coming out.
Air coming out, like a hissing sound. Perfect. And now all I do is I tighten it back up. There's no pressure inside. Pop the plunger on and pop it in the cupboard till next time. So I actually have a couple of these with different types of oils in them. So easy to use, and it's such a huge a huge way to save money because you're not having to buy all of those cooking sprays. Just use what you already have in the house. So now we are gonna do the wings. We're gonna pop them on the tray. We're probably both gonna do it. Do you wanna do it too? Okay, we're both gonna do it. We just it's a pound of wings. We're gonna lay them out. It's really important to make sure that you leave space in between so that you get that air circulating all the way around. So it can be a little tricky with one tray because our other tray, as you know, is already in use in the air fryer. Normally I would have 2 trays cooking at the same time, so I have a little bit more real estate. But this is a kilo of wings, and it will all fit on here one way or another. We kind of just have to play a little bit of puzzles, right? A little bit of Tetris. That's what I want. Tetris. And we like to play Tetris, right? So they're going to be ready in a minute. Perfect. We're going to just find a spot. There we go.
I'm gonna go.
Perfect. Yeah, go wash your hands while I talk about it. So as you can see, our tray is loaded up. This is 1 kilo of wings. on one tray. So imagine how many wings when you have your Super Bowl parties or your girls' night or movie night and you just want wings for dinner. Why not? We love wings, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
So this is ready, and I'm just gonna scooch it out of the way at the moment, and I'm gonna go wash my hands. And Cameron is gonna get ready for the next part of our cooking show, right?
Nacho.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna be talking about something in just a minute because what's happening over there?
You're almost done.
Yay!
Almost ready.
All right, what did you hear?
I heard a beep.
A beep.
Ready.
Ready! So, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the air fryer now as well. We love this so much because I'm terrible at timing my meals. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always eating something that's hot, something that's cold, and I just can never figure out how to get them done at the same time. So what I love about this one is it has a sync feature. That means you can cook 2 different items in the top and the bottom, because there's 2 doors, at different temperatures, different lengths of time, but it will sync to finish cooking at the exact same time. So I'm gonna grab our food out. Oh, you have the oven mitts. You know, I'm gonna do it just because it's...
These oven mitts are like, they're double-sided.
Yeah, look, and actually show them. Like, he can use them. He does use them to take waffles and toast out. But just because the trays are a little heavy, I'm gonna take the trays out for him. Now, because I have granite, I'm gonna put them right straight on the granite. So don't worry about that. Don't fret. All right, so, oh my God, Cameron, look at this.
Oh, I want to eat one right now, but
Guys, look at this. Look at how crispy those look. That was 25 minutes, I think, in the air fryer, or 35 minutes, sorry. Compared to what you just saw, the pale white, they look so crispy. So we are gonna dress these with some sauce in a little bit, but we're gonna let them cool down first. So I'm just gonna pop them here out of the way, and I'm gonna go back to our second door, which is the top, and I'm gonna take out our nachos.
Nacho.
Nachos.
Nacho.
So just to show you guys as well, I hope you can see from here, you can open both doors at the same time, or the air fryer has buttons, and you can open the 2 doors separately. So we love that feature as well. Oh, and it's saying goodbye to us, because it's done. All right, let's check out our nachos. Oh my God, Cam, look at this.
Oh.
You know what I can't wait for? The cheese pull.
The cheese pull.
The cheese pull. Check this out. Okay, so this recipe cooked for only 8 minutes, but because we had the sync feature on, they finished at the same time. So no more cold food. You know, because I'm always, like I said, the worst at timing my meals. So those look awesome. We're gonna get ready for putting some toppings on here as well.
Toppings.
So I'm gonna put this down just to let it cool a little bit.
I'm gonna be probably avoiding the toppings too.
And we're gonna shift here a little bit. I'm gonna bring a few things over. Cam, you wanna come and stand on this side?
Yep.
Perfect. So we are gonna use our rapid prep mandolin. If you have one of these and you love it, let us know in the chat what you use it for, why you love it. It is definitely one of our wow products. We are just absolutely in love with it. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about it before we get started. It stores flat, very easy to use. It also comes with this lovely catcher container that catches all of your food that you're using it for, and they clip together to put away in the cupboard. It has a lot of safety features too. So you just kick out the back and it will stand on the counter, but it has suction cups, so it's not going to be slipping and sliding all over the counter, which I love. It has a cover over the blades, so if you have kids around, you don't have to worry about them getting any fingers stuck in there. All you do is slide this little lever here, can't do it backwards, and it will slide down and show you the blade. The other thing I love is you can lock the blades away. See this green button on top? You just give it a turn and boop. Now it's unlocked and ready for use. Now the other thing I love about it is it has, let me bring it a little closer, but you know what, I'm just gonna lock it for safety purposes. On the back here, it has a couple dials. You can make French fries, you can slice cucumbers, and you can do dicing of food as well. So we're gonna do a couple things here. This is gonna be toppings for our nachos. Now, I feel confident enough that I have taught Cameron properly how to use this. So he's actually gonna be the one that uses this for you. I'm gonna show you how these stick together. Just a sec, babe. Let me finish and then we'll talk, okay? So you just pop the mandolin down and it sits right on it like that. We've got suction. We're gonna unlock and
we're gonna grab that.
We also have a hopper and a pusher, so no fingers are getting near this blade. This actually also locks into place, just like that. Yes, babe?
Can we do one side with just
Sure.
this and then the other side?
Of course we can, yeah, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna change the settings here a little bit. We're gonna do lettuce, green onion, and tomato because I don't like to spend all that time chopping all this stuff. Like, we're throwing it on nachos. Let's just mix it all together and just get it done as fast as possible. I want things done simple and easy, and that's what this does for us. So let us know what you're using it for in the chat. We want to know. All right, ready? What do you want to use it for first?
Let's go with the lettuce.
The lettuce. All right, so we're gonna grab a handful of lettuce. We're gonna pop it in the hopper like this, and then hold the pusher down, and Cameron's gonna go back to work here. And we're gonna get okay. The perfect bite-sized pieces of lettuce. Let's do that one more time, shall we?
More
lettuce. All right, let's see. Oh, he's a little fierce today. There we go. Look at that. Now we have the perfect little shreds for our nachos. Next up, we're gonna do, oh my gosh, he is like really slamming this thing home.
We're gonna do tomato.
Oh, how about we do these first? Do you remember what these are?
Yes.
Green onions, right? We just want little pieces, so we're gonna use this as well. Go for it. Now it's all mixed in there. You can do onion if you prefer red onion or white onion. It's still gonna do the same thing. Now,
tomato.
I'm gonna check my settings here because I do want my tomatoes to come out a little bit more diced. So let's double check this here. We are gonna be here and here. So I'm just changing the settings so that we can actually get that diced effect.
Okay.
We're gonna pop the whole tomato right in the hopper.
Whoa, smash.
We'll gently smash because this thing is going for a ride. There we go. Okay, done. Look at that. Look how easy that was.
Oh my god, that was so quick.
And so fast. Like, I know you want more. You want to chop more, don't you? He wants to keep going, man. He wants to keep going. And I felt incredibly comfortable. I know. Well, you know, tomatoes are juicy. So
I can
you want to
tell.
grab me some paper towel and I'll just tidy it up a bit. Very efficient. It's really great for French fries, sweet potato fries, cabbage. If you're doing all those cabbage salads and all these big salads in the summer, you want this time-saving item, trust me. We just got a little bit of extra tomato juice here. I'm just gonna wipe it away. All right, so now our wings and our nachos. Let's see the tray. That one's okay. Yeah, actually they're cool enough to touch. So
Can I have the nacho?
well, let's dress them first, shall we?
Just one side.
What do you want to do first? Do you want to do the wings first or the nachos first?
Wings.
The wings first. All right, so we need our bowl. I popped it over there, the big one. Right there, yeah, with the lid as well. And do you want to go grab the sauce set? We're going to talk about that. This is our biggest bowl, you know, the bowl I showed you earlier, the stainless steel. They are amazing. Here's your non-stick. Here's your thumb hole. I don't know if you can see, but in there are measurements lines and there's a pour spout. Perfect bowls. So I'm gonna pop all the wings in here.
This is the sauce
Look
we're gonna be using. Brown sugar.
Bourbon. Is that the one you want to use?
Yeah.
Do you want to say what other flavors are in the set?
Sweet onion and
Sweet onion and then teriyaki.
sweet onion teriyaki sauce with honey.
Okay, so you want to finish up this while I show them a bit more about the set? Look at how easy these are coming off because we oiled everything. They are so crispy. Feel how crispy those are.
Oh my god, they have big bubbles on them too.
And why is that? Do you remember why?
Because of the oil.
Baking powder.
Oh,
the baking powder. This is a great set that's a wonderful gift for people. And if you're just looking to try some of our sauces, it's our savory sauce gift set. It does have some oil figures for me. I'm sorry, it's not as beautiful as when you will get it in your house. It comes with the teriyaki sauce with honey, a sweet onion, and you can buy these on their own on the website in a bigger size, but this is exclusive, the brown sugar bourbon. This one is exclusive to this set. You cannot buy it individually. So that's the one that Cameron wants to use. Now we've got all of our wings off. Yep. As you can see, pretty clean pull there. Not really much skin or any chicken left behind. Perfect, thank you. Why can't he be this helpful all the time?
I am.
I love you, I'm just joking. All right, do you want to pour the sauce in?
Yep.
All right, Cam's just having a drink. He's feeling a little parched over here. You feel a little parched? And then we're gonna do another round of shaky shaky.
Well, how much?
I'll tell you when to stop. How about that? Over here a little more. That should be good. Okay, perfect. Oh, you got some on your finger. Perfect. Yummy, yummy. All right, now do you want to pop the lid on?
Don't know if I'll get it right, but
that's okay. That's all right. Perfect. Now we're gonna make sure that's nice and tight, and you're gonna go off and do some shaky shaky while I bring a few things over here.
This is what I mostly hear every day, okay? So, yeah.
What's that?
I mostly hear this sound every day.
Oh, do you? The shaky shaky sound? Or what sound?
Shaky shaky.
Shaky shaky.
You do this most of the day.
All right, let's get ready to dress some of these nachos. So, heck yeah. All right, how are those wings looking? Are they pretty mixed up? I'm just gonna drop some of our toppings.
How about that? Is that good?
Oh, yeah, show the camera. Show the camera.
Okay.
They look perfect. You know who's gonna be happy that we made this today?
Daddy.
Didn't have to think twice about that, did you? All right, so there's our first part of our toppings. He's the wing king, I love it. All right, so we did that. Now, the boys aren't gonna like this very much, but I'm gonna pop a couple pickled jalapenos on the side. We have our 5-in-1 can opener, and it's great for these pull tabs. So if you have a hard time lifting these pull tabs, it has a little hole right there, and look at that. And then you can use this little claw clip on the end to pull it up. I need a little leverage. There we go. Look how easy that was. 5-in-1 can opener. And we'll pop a couple just on the side because I know you don't like them.
No.
And
where do you want to put the wings?
You know, we're gonna leave them there for now. Actually, do you want to get a bowl or something out, and then we can pop them in a bowl and make it look a bit nicer. Then you put whatever toppings you want on the side. We've got some queso in here, some salsa, some sour cream,
sour cream,
and guac. We made this guac a couple days ago, and this is our guacamole Serve and Save. Look at how green it still is. 2 days ago. What this does is it actually moves and pushes all of the air out. There's a vent on the top, so you can push, and you can see that little bit of guac poking out. You can just clean it off, lid, and it's gonna keep all of the air out and keep your guacamole fresh. So we're gonna take the lid off that.
I'm just having a little sick because my legs are tired.
And it's really great too because when, I don't know what, if you guys don't like this feeling, but I hate it when you get low in a bowl with dip and you're dipping down and you get it all over your knuckles. I hate that feeling. You can actually push the Serve and Save up. So you're never going to get your knuckles covered in whatever dip or guacamole that you have. So we're ready now for our little nacho bar. Let me see if I'm missing anything over here. Oh yeah, you know what? I do have one more thing. Who likes cilantro? Let me know in the chat, because I hear that some people love it and some people hate it because it tastes like soap. I didn't know about that. Apparently it's something genetic that can make you taste like soap. Sorry, make the cilantro taste like soap.
Can I try it?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna get it going. It's a little bit sharp.
I might not like it.
We'll do it together. So this is our mince and roll. It has a little blade inside, and you can pop some herbs, onion, garlic, small stuff in here, and you're just gonna give it a little twist to get it started. Can you hear that? Now my counter is a little bit oily and messy right now, so it might not work that great, but you can actually then just roll it. Yeah, it's a little bit too oily for making those wings, but you can. Over here maybe? Oh, there we go, that's better. Can you hear that? I'm just rolling it back and forth, and that is working the blades for us.
Oh.
So it's just gonna mince some of the cilantro for
Oh,
us to
can I
sprinkle on top. You want to try it? Yeah, let's see. Are you a cilantro fan or not a cilantro fan?
I don't know. I'll
Try it, try it. Let's see. Try it. Oh, the jury's out still.
I don't taste it.
He doesn't taste it, so I guess that you're a fan then. I can now put it in everything and you won't complain, right? All right, so there's our wings. Let's get them in a bowl here. You can pop it in the garbage, babe. Our wings are ready. Our nachos are ready with all of our sides. And we're ready to have a great time, right? Great dinner, easy, quick. Oven never went on. It's not hot in here, is it? It's not hot. We love it. Absolutely love the air fryer. Love this recipe. Let us know if you learn anything new in the comments. We'd love to know. But we want to talk about one more thing quickly, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it is? What's that box over there?
Kids Club!
All right, you want to tell them about it?
So this is a little thing for
Show 'em.
kids. Pampered Chef Kids Club, and it has like these recipes in it for kids, and your kids can do it by themselves if they want to. Or there's a take a peek.
It has a full-size pantry product.
Full-size everything but pizza.
Has a full-size product in it. Okay. And it comes, oh, that's okay, just leave it. It comes, what else? What do you have on your apron?
Pizza pin!
A pizza pin. You get a cute pin in there, which we love. Comes with recipes and info, tips and tricks, safety for kids. It's got pictures everywhere.
I'll tell you what recipes there are.
Oh, you want to tell us?
5-minute dough, pizza pockets, churro beignets.
Perfect. You said it right. Awesome. Yeah, it's got perfect recipes in it, and fun facts, science facts, and of course, who else do we love that's in here?
Pancake the puppy!
Pancake the puppy is our little mascot, and he likes to tell jokes. So you can actually also enter sweepstakes right now and win your own Pancake the puppy. We won.
He's limited edition.
He came last week, and we just love him so much. So make sure that you guys check that out as well, especially for the kids in your life. Who cares if they're not your kid? Neighbor kids, niece, nephew, any type of kid in your life will absolutely love this box. This is the Dough Much Fun box. All right, and I think that concludes our cooking show. Yep. What do you think? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Will you do it again with me?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Pampered Chef!
Incredible. You two are so fun. It's so fun to watch you. And I just love the natural chemistry. I think you've probably been living together for a couple years, so you kind of get each other a little bit, right? But amazing. I loved it. So thank you, Francine. Thank you, Cameron, for sharing all of that with us. That was really special. We're going to give you a break for just a second. We've got a lot of questions in the Q&A. People are really excited to ask you some things. Before we do that, we're going to do our giveaway. So take a breather real quick, Francine and Cameron. We'll bring you back on in 2 or 3 minutes, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, cool. So tonight we are giving away our mince and roll. This is an awesome tool for using cilantro and other herbs for topping nachos, wings, and lots of other things. And it makes grinding up, sometimes I love cilantro. My wife is one of the folks who does not, but I love it on everything. No such thing as too much cilantro to me. But sometimes you have a little trouble grinding it up just right. So this tool makes that easy. So our lucky 3 winners tonight are, congratulations to Marcy Petrick, Janelle Nukolzak, and Andrea Cahoon. You are our winners. Congratulations, Marcy, Janelle, and Andrea. I will be in touch with you after the event to get your shipping information, and we will get these in the mail for you so you can mince to your heart's content of your own cilantro and other herbs. So congratulations, friends. All right, and if you enjoy surprises, who likes surprises? Raise your hands or put in the chat if you like surprises. I do. We have some fun for you to check out. During July and August, we are offering limited time Pampered Picks mystery boxes. There's a big one and there's a smaller one. And this is a great chance to try out some of our kitchen favorites while saving off of the regular price. You won't know exactly what's inside. That's the whole fun of it. That's why it's a mystery box. But we can tell you that everything in these boxes is designed to make mealtime easier. So whether you get the small one or the big one, every box is going to have current kitchen tools and at least one pantry item, perfect for treating yourself or surprising somebody else. And so check those out while you still can in July and August. And if you enjoyed tonight's event, if you loved as much as I do seeing Francine and Cameron cook tonight, maybe you thought to yourself, I would love to have my kid cook just like that. Well, you are in luck, friends, because this Thursday, we are having our 4th Kids Club cooking class. And it's called Ranch and Roll Rodeo, and we're going to be making some chicken pinwheel sandwiches. And this is designed for the kids to do the work. The kids are going to learn real cooking skills. This is an awesome opportunity. Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Time. Totally free to register, of course. We're only doing 5 of these classes this summer. We've already done 3. We got 2 more. So this is your chance to come and learn some awesome skills designed exclusively for kids, and to have the parents can sit back and have the kids kind of learn hands-on. It's a ton of fun. So go to our website, register. We're on the live events tab at the top nav. You can find the Kids Club cooking classes and register there to join us. And speaking of doing things with others and inviting others into things, we love to encourage you to invite your friends into hosting a party. If you want to host a party, when you host in July, you still got time. Yes, you still have time to host in July. Hosts can get an extra $100 in free products when their guest sales are qualifying, and on top of getting 60% off any one item. This is an awesome way to stock your kitchen and get some great stuff and have a lot of fun in the process. And the last thing I want to tell you about is you saw how much fun Francine had. You heard her story about leaving nursing to spend more time with her family and to become a Pampered Chef consultant. And this is something that we want to invite you into as well, to make something your own, to be your own boss on your own schedule. And when you become a consultant, you have the opportunity to earn products, to earn trips and vacations, and most importantly, you gain flexibility and community and income along the way. So talk to your consultant to learn more about becoming a consultant yourself, or visit the Be a Consultant webpage on our website to learn more. All right, now let's do some question and answers with Francine. So Francine, come on back out. We've got some questions for you. A lot of people were asking questions.
Perfect. All right. Cameron's hiding because he's digging into the food. He
I had 2 wings and
I'd be doing the same thing, brother. It's totally fine.
We're ready for this Q&A. Let's do it.
Okay. So a lot of people were curious about if they don't have this particular air fryer, if they have a different air fryer, could these recipes still work? Is there anything you would do differently?
Absolutely. They would still work. They might just not finish at the exact same time, right? So it depends on the size of your air fryer. Our older one, I would have probably done them both at the same time on different trays, but just watched it and taken the nachos out a little bit sooner and dressed them while I was waiting for the wings to finish.
Yeah, we still have our old air fryer.
We do. Any air fryer, you could definitely do this recipe. I know we talked about not turning the oven on, but if you really needed to, you can totally do this in the oven as well.
Yeah, awesome. Yes, we did introduce a new air fryer this year. Can you talk a little bit about what you mentioned, the sync feature? What are some other things that kind of make this new air fryer that we introduced, the deluxe air fryer and oven, special?
We love the size. I have 2 boys. Cameron's 9 and his brother is 7. So they are eating a lot of food these days, and the capacity on this one is so much bigger. It feels faster to me. I feel more in control because there's so many different settings that you can use. The top is your toaster oven. So our toaster is gone. We do our toast and our Eggos in there, and the bottom is your air fryer, your standard air fryer. So we just love that we can cook 2 different things at the same time, which is why this was a great recipe for us to make for you guys.
Very cool. One more air fryer question, and then I got some other questions. Somebody's wondering, could you do the nachos on stoneware if the stoneware fits in the air fryer?
Absolutely, you could. And specific to our air fryer, we actually have a stone that fits in there, and I don't have it handy to show you. It's basically the same size, and you will just make nachos on it instead. Absolutely. And there's a stone bake setting on it, so you can even preheat your stone on the top rack of the air fryer if you really wanted to.
Cool. Speaking of settings, let's talk about the mandolin. Folks wanted to know, could you say again, what settings did you use for chopping in this demo?
Yeah, sure. Let me grab it so I can look at the numbers. Just give me one sec.
Mm-hmm.
So my safety features are on. All right, so for the lettuce and the spring onion, I just used the straight up slice setting. So it was just gonna be nice slices. And then I use this bottom part here, which is what gives you the dicing feature. So I just decided on how big I wanted my dices to be. And then I just adjusted the wheel. It goes from 0 to 8. So I kind of put it at about 6. So I just changed it for the tomatoes because I like them more diced rather than sliced, because it's kind of weird to put sliced tomatoes on nachos.
Very cool. Good, thank you. Could you say again, what was the purpose of the baking powder with the wings?
Sure. So the baking powder actually draws moisture out of the wings, which will help build up all of those air pockets and make it more crispy. And it actually, I did a little research about this just so I knew what I was talking about. And it also changes the pH of the skin, which also helps with those air pockets and creating that really crispy taste and feeling that we all like to have with our chicken wings.
Very cool. That sounds awesome. Everything looks delicious. Two more questions and then we'll wrap up here. So, one, so you said you've been a consultant for how long?
6 years almost.
6 years. That's amazing. Somebody is curious about hosting online parties, and somebody wants to know, that actually sounds doable. That's in their exact wording. That sounds more doable to me to do online parties. What's your experience been with kind of hosting parties online or in person?
Sure. I would say I'm probably 95% virtual, so I'm pretty much all online. I use a lot of Facebook parties, and we just work with the host to see like what are your goals, how long do you have for this party. I generally just try to run it for a couple days. Lots of games, lots of interaction, demos, and things like that. But we also have the option for people that are not on Facebook, because we have our own party platform, Table, award-winning platform, that you can invite people to that don't have Facebook. So they can join a party and have fun online too.
Very cool. I love that. And last question is, since kind of making the leap and saying like, I'm not going to do nursing anymore, I'm just going to be a consultant. What's been some of the best parts of your experience, and is there anything that surprised you?
I think my favorite part is just always being present. As a nurse, I worked a lot of shift work, a lot of nights, a lot of weekends, a lot of holidays, and I felt like I was missing out a lot.
It was sad that my mom was not there. I was crying.
See? And that was the biggest thing that I was looking forward to, making my own schedule and having the flexibility to be at every bus pickup and drop off, every field trip, every doctor's appointment. I make my own schedule, and we work our family around it. I think the biggest surprise for me is just that freedom I felt, that I make my own schedule, I have my own flexibility, and it just feels good to be doing this for myself and my family.
Amazing. Well, the joy and the love in this kitchen is so evident. So thank you both so much
Thank you.
for Cameron, you did an awesome job, buddy. I think you absolutely have a future as a chef. And Francine, thank you so much for being such a great teacher and coach to him as well, and for showing us and teaching us. So thank you. And thank all of you for joining us tonight. I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something, and maybe you're feeling inspired to do some of these same things yourself. And next week, we hope you'll join us, same time, same place. Next week, we'll be with Kristen, who's going to teach us how to ditch the processed foods and make easy, budget-friendly, better for you lunches and snacks. So it's going to be great time to start thinking about things that happen in the fall. I'll just say that. I'm not going to say the words yet because it's still July, right? Okay. So we hope to see you there. Same time, same place. Thank you, everybody.